Right, here we are. Start of the Cumbria Way. So I'm in Ulverston, having taken a coach, a train and then a rail replacement bus to get here from London. Took a total of 12 hours. The good news was it was cheap. It's about £12 the whole way up. The trail's starting to open up a bit now. Up till this point it's been quite fiddly, a lot of stiles to cross and been difficult to keep track of where we're supposed to be going. But I think I probably made the wrong turn about 5 times. This is a lot nicer now. Today was fun in places, less fun in others, particularly at the end here where I've ended up walking all around the place trying to find a better campsite than the one I've ended up at, but this is the only one that's open. They didn't take debit cards, so I had to pay a bank transfer to pay for it. But now I'm curled up in bed and it's raining outside, so I at least feel like I'm in the best place at the moment, in my tent. Good night, see you in the morning. It rained off and on all night. I was nice and dry and warm in my tent, but obviously in the morning I have the unenviable task of packing up a wet tent. Alright, good to go after lunch. Had a pint and some mushroom stroganoff at the Britannia Inn in Elterwater. This part of the Cumbria Way follows a lot of very well established walking paths, very well maintained and very well used by a lot of people as well. Heading now to the end of this valley, and then I'll start climbing up towards Stake Pass, which is the highest point so far, and I'm planning on finding a wild pitch up there somewhere. I've made good time today. I left Coniston at 8, had lunch at 12 for a good hour, and it's only just gone 3:30 now. And that's with a couple of more breaks besides, so got 3 hours of daylight. I reckon that'll be plenty of time to find somewhere and then settle down for the evening. Well, I don't know how I've done it, but somehow made it up here a full 2 hours before sunset. It's only just gone 4:30. This looks like an amazing place for my first ever Lake District wild camp. See if I can find somewhere that's a bit less squelchy underfoot. What a beautiful spot, so lucky. Sun's just gone down behind that mountain over there, which I don't know what it is. As soon as it did that, the temperatures just dropped. Good morning. It is bitterly cold this morning. I was very nice and warm in my tent. I've just got up and gosh, yeah, the wind is pretty cold. I've got just about all my layers on. So I'm gonna break up the tent and head down the hill, down into Langstrath, and it should hopefully be down in Borrowdale by late morning. It is just past 7 o'clock now. They sure looked after me at the Rostwaite Hotel. I had a full English and got to fill up my water bottle as well. Very nice of them, because it was actually outside of breakfast hours, but they kept it open for me. It should be quite an easy day now in terms of the terrain. I think most of the day follows the Derwent River and then Derwent Water into Keswick. Another busy stretch of trail this. I actually walked a fair part of this with my kids last year, so it's fun to return to a place I've already been. It was actually then that I saw the waymarks for the Cumbria Way. It brought this trail to my attention, so I'm just gonna come into Keswick now, grab something to eat, keep going. So the path up the left there climbs up to Skiddaw, 930 metres, which is where most of these day hikers have probably been. Cumbria Way skirts around the edge, and I'm grateful for that. I hope it doesn't get much windier than this, because I'm probably going to have to camp in it. So that's Skiddaw House. It is a tempting place to spend the night. The alternative is to keep going, which is over in this direction. Lovely wild camp spot here. Alas, the direction of the wind will not allow it today. It's blowing down this valley. Never mind. Keep going. Find something better. It's still a bit windy down here, but it is a lot less windy. And you know what? I think this might do. Well, the good news is the tent's still up. You can already hear the bad news. Rain's come in. It's been raining all night actually. Not as cold as I was expecting, but today's walking's going to be quite miserable, I think. I didn't have dinner last night. I was feeling a bit sick, and I think that's what I'm going to do first, is have dinner. And I'm going to do that in the shelter here, and then I'm going to slowly get going. 34k to Carlisle. Struggling for energy this morning. I'm moving very slowly up this hill.
Way.
This last section, Cumbria Way, certainly hammers home the point that this isn't the Lake District way. It's a bit grim. It's hard to believe this is the river I pitched up next to last night. Just followed us down here. Feet are pretty knackered, but also got that feeling that comes with completing a trail. I would have done about 120k over 4 days across the Easter weekend. It's nice to set yourself these challenges sometimes, and even nicer when you actually complete them. Anyway, let's see if I can find an official end place. Thanks for watching.